we're shooting this through Zoom onto Facebook. So we may not see any of the comments that you write on Facebook, but please go ahead and put your comments out there, because when we finish, we always go back and answer some of the questions. And just let us know who's out there and who's watching us. So today I'm really excited. My special guest is Robyn. Robyn, I want you to tell people a little bit about you. You're one of our, I want to say, healers at the Miracles of Joy virtual fair. So tell some people out there a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so hi, I'm Robyn Slagle. Yes, I'm a healer at Miracles of Joy Psychic Fair, and I do all types of stuff. So basically, if you come to me for some kind of physical ailment or some kind of anxiety, I try to work and find the root of that and to assist in releasing that. So I have many different modalities: Reiki, divine intervention. I use some sound healing. Fascia, Bowen. I'm also a licensed massage therapist. So I have a whole gamut. I've got a huge toolbox that I can use. So I try my best to get whatever, get down to the root of whatever it is that the client comes in for. And so doing distance healing is not that much different. I'm at a loss for words.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit. I know some of your background. So I know, like in Reiki, when people learn how to do Reiki energy healing, the second part, like Reiki 2, is always a course that's kind of taught for distance healing. And what falls into that healing category is I get a lot of requests when people come in the front door that they want their chakras balanced. They feel overwhelmed by the energy, especially the energy that we have going on the planet at this particular time. It could be, whether it's the moon, the alignment of planets, but there's just like, they become a little bit overwhelmed from the energy, and their chakras can kind of get out of whack. So there's chakra balancing that's involved as well that people request all the time. So when we talk about distance, the difference is there's really how I look at it is from our angels and from spirit, there's no difference. There's no time and space between yourself and where people are. The bottom line is it's energy healing. So it's really about sending that energy to that person. So why don't you talk a little bit about, I know that you have some clients that you heal remotely. So talk about a little bit about what your process is.
Okay. So my process is that I will work with the person however they prefer. We can do it over the phone. We can set a time, and I will do that work just at a particular time frame. We don't have to communicate. Or sometimes what I found recently, what has helped a lot of people, is I'll actually set up a massage table back behind me, and I'll put some pillows and some blankets and stuff and kind of form a body of sorts. And so that way I can go around there and work on the massage table as I'm Zooming with someone, so they can see what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And yes, it's absolutely correct. What I'll do is I'll just call the energetic body to that table, to wherever I'm working. And as I'm doing the work, they will instantly feel it. And I've had a lot of people who've not done distance work, and they were like, wow, I felt that exactly when you touched it. And so they get so excited. And so I love that they're able to experience that so instantly. And then some people, they may not recognize it immediately, but then within like 2 to 5 minutes, they'll be like, oh, there was a relaxation there. Or yeah, that, my dizziness does feel better. So they will get that physical response as well. Because a lot of times it's the energetic body is where we have all of our thoughts, all of our disharmony with, we may have disharmony from what we're hearing or seeing versus what our internal, what is that? Morals. I guess we'll call it we'll just go with morals. So we may hear something and see something that is in disharmony with our morals. And so that can cause some actual anxiety or some disharmony in the chakras or some of the other energy bodies. And so that's something that you can do at any distance, because it's all the same. If you can harmonize that emotion, what they're receiving, then they can dissipate that energy themselves.
So I want to talk a little bit about some of the different energy healing modalities that we do here at Miracles of Joy. I mean, besides Reiki and besides chakra balancing, there's also like Theta energy healing, and we also do galactic energy healing. Um, there's all kinds of different energy healing modalities that people have either studied, felt comfortable with, and they like, and that it becomes part of them and what it is that they can do. In fact, I want to say probably the most distance healing I ever did, not that it was really that distance, but it was, I actually had a gentleman out of the clear blue from Buffalo, New York, ask for a galactic healing, a distance of galactic healing session, because he didn't know anyone near him that actually did galactic healing. So it's amazing at some of the responses that you get. I've gotten over the years from clients that I've actually done healing modalities on that are in other states, you know, and you're actually going through the process with them. And one of the big ones is actually having your chakras balanced, you know. So I want to tell people, I said, go out there and find a healer that you harmonize with, and see who you enjoy working with, and understand, just because, you know, things may be difficult and you can't get out of your house, or you know, we're in a time with, especially with COVID-19, we're at that time where, well, I don't want anyone to actually touch me. No one has to touch you. You know, if you feel like you need energy healing, by all means, go out there and connect with someone so they can do this over the phone for you, and they can help you balance your chakras.
Absolutely. Yes, I actually had someone last night. We were going to do an energy session, and I finally said, you know, we just need to talk. That's all we need to do is talk. Because in that talking, you share a lot of information. Our auras, even when we're in distance, our auras are receiving, what is it, like 12 million bits of information per second, I think is what they've decided. But our conscious mind only gets a very small fraction of that. So even when we're talking like this, and even the people that are on here, you know, we have that share of information. And so that's what I did with the client last night, is I actually just talked to her, and we were able to do some stuff. The day before, I had someone from, I was going to say Minnesota. I don't think that's it. Montana. I had someone from Montana the day before yesterday. Last week, I had someone from Malaysia. So yes, it doesn't matter how far, we can still do the work.
So I want to let everyone know, I want to just catch you up, that this Saturday is Miracles of Joy's virtual psychic fair. So by all means, please go on our website and book your sessions with our wonderful readers and our wonderful healers out there. And you can find us at www.miraclesofjoy.org. Again, it's www.miraclesofjoy.org. And if you have any questions and need any assistance, please give me a call at 972-221-8080. Robyn, if there's anything else, I mean, I want to really kind of dig deep, because you've taught a lot of classes here recently that are online as well on Miracles of Joy's website.
Correct.
Why don't you talk a little bit about those classes that you taught? And, you know, what did you feel was so valuable to the people that actually participated with them?
So these are some of my favorite classes. Most of them are DNA codes. And so it's a form of communication with your body, with your higher self, to clear or activate certain systems, whether that's your body systems, your chakras, your organs. There's also the meridians. There's many different DNA codes. And so what you do is, I describe it as being like resonant energy. So if you say something like, what is it, think of a time when you were happy. And so when somebody thinks of that time, maybe they might smile, their shoulders raise up, they might get a little, you know, light feeling. And so it's that it's harmonizing with that resonancy. And so when I'm doing the DNA codes, when I'm teaching that, that's what I'm teaching you, is to resonate to a code, a word that your higher self understands. And so for instance, if we're going to cleanse the root chakra, we just say this particular word, the higher self knows and starts that process of clearing. And so the thing that I enjoy the most about this is that I teach you these codes, and then you go out there and you do it yourself. So that way you don't have to depend on a healer to assist you. You have that information and you can take care of yourself. And so that is my favorite thing to do, is teach somebody something that they can do on their own. Just that empowerment is wonderful, in my opinion.
It's kind of like one of my favorite classes, and I've been teaching it. I'm going to say for almost, God, it's got to be close to 12 years now, is Reiki. You know, and it's kind of like I've taught Reiki to I don't know how many people over the years, and part of that is allowing people to be able to find their own healer within themselves in order to be able to heal their day-to-day life. And I want to say one of my other favorite modalities is going to be theta energy healing. And I think we have a lady who is excellent at that, that works out of the store and who works our fairs, and that's Penny Cordair. And she does theta energy healing. And theta is really about, you know, we have all these subconscious beliefs that affect our body. I mean, that's what energy healing basically is about. What ends up happening is our thoughts create disharmony within our body and creates, I want to say, those little hiccups that happen inside of our body as well. And it's pretty much what it does is it actually removes or changes those thoughts to a more positive thought in order to remove that energy within our energy field. The word disease, or any disease, is really basically about disease, and it's about, you know, our thoughts create those angst that kind of happen in our body. It's about removing those thoughts or changing those thought patterns in order to create a healthier body. And you will be surprised. I know several people who've had sessions. What I laugh sometimes at is watching someone almost looks like they age backwards after a session. And it's pretty much, we don't realize the worry and the stress and the anxiety that we put in ourselves, how much it ages us. And when we do energy healing, or we have energy healing done, performed on us, it actually clears that energy field. It clears some of those worries and those thoughts. It actually can make people look younger.
Yes, I've seen that on a regular basis. Yes. Yeah, because that old energy gets very heavy. Because if you think about what happens is you have the energy is supposed to flow all the time. And so what happens is when you get kind of stuck on something, then it just creates this little, it doesn't just stop, it still moves, but it stays in a very small area and just keeps moving. And so it gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And so when you release that, remove it, then it's just, you know, you can breathe, you can move. It's beautiful to release those dense thought patterns.
So I really don't have a whole bunch unless anyone has any questions, or Robyn, if you have any questions, but I want you to tell people how they can find you as well. Okay.
My website is jarlight.com. That's JARLIGHT.com. And I agree with what you said earlier about finding the healer that you resonate with, that you feel good with, because there's many different ways to do something. I mean, if you think of a clock, we have digital clocks and analog clocks. Some people prefer the digital, some people prefer the analog. Doesn't matter, they both tell the same time. So it's just whichever is that you prefer experiencing. Go out there, try a bunch of different healers, and find the ones that you like and work with them. And you know, heck, even when you find somebody that you like, I still say go out there on occasion and try someone else, because you never know when you might find something else that you like as well. So yeah, I can't think of any other questions or anything right now. Sorry.
So if you guys made any comments on Facebook, after this, I will definitely go out there and answer any questions. Please tell us hi. Let us know that you joined in with us today. And let me know what you think of these metaphysical chats. I mean, I'm really excited about interviewing the different people that we have that works in our community and be able to share that with you, just to kind of give you more awareness of what is energy healing, and just talking to the different people about their different modalities. I am so grateful that you joined us today. I want to thank everyone who's joined us today. Robyn, I want to thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. Yes.
So until next time, guys, talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.